All right, so you guys know that I don't know. We got a lot of what a lot of people would consider scrap, but I find value in this industrial stuff that somebody went through all the trouble of making it. Like, the least I could do is use it as best I can. So this was a little tiny, what is this? Cerwin Vega series. See, you can see how short it is. The base is the original. It was good for like, I think just like a single, maybe a 1-inch slug, maybe a 3/4 inch slug. And, you know, it was good, like 500 watt, 12. It handles a little bit more power than normal because of the 3-inch coil. But what I did was I got the plates like we did before. We put 10 on there because that's how long the bolts we get. These are just 1/4-20s. And these are the toughest bolts they got. And so what happens is they drill them all and then they bolt them together and then they put it on a lathe and turn it. And so I have it turning down to a 3-inch because it's actually a top plate washer for like a shitty 8 that has like a 1.5-inch voice coil or whatever this is. I think that's 1.5 inches. So it ends up looking at like an 1.5-inch vent, which is fine. Whatever, that's big enough. As you can see, it's a little bit larger than the original. Doesn't really make a difference. So anyways, what I did was I had them, my machine shop guys, I had them put the 5-hole pattern on here, and then I just had them drill, and then the bolts go through, and then this is actually a washer top plate for the Titan, Hyphonics Titan. And so now the T-yoke is much broader to capture that magnetic flux stored by the batteries. So now there's not as much overhang. Somebody complained that there's too much overhang. You're gonna have loose flux. It's like, this is not going around a CRT, you idiot. Like, nobody cares. So is it efficient? No. So, but you got to understand what efficiency is when looking at those stupid programs. That's to use the least amount of ferrite. I got a shit ton of ferrite. I don't give a shit about that. Just fucking put some ferrite on it, make it rad. So this looks like it's going to be a triple stack. I could do a triple stack with a thick top plate, but I do not like how narrow the top plate is. That's good overhang. You like that because, you know, in case the coil moves out, you don't want it to fall out. It's not as extreme as like a Sundown ZV4 where it's like, you know, an extra dildo or whatever sticking out. But, so the way that I can solve that is the same way that I solved it for the other one, which is to use that Hyphonics Titan washer. So I can put that on there. So now, see, it captures all that surface area that you want to capture, and then it transmits it via steel, bolted. So there you go. There's your, but I'm like, how about we just do like a quad stack instead and then use a thin top plate? That's fine too. So that's probably what I'll do. That's a good video. See you guys later.